Come in. Well, Jack, have we heard anything?
Yes, sir. We've just received a coded transmission from Kessler, our contact in the Kreisau Circle.
And?
Both agents have been captured and are being held in Castle Wolfenstein.
Damn. Call a meeting, Jack.
Yes, sir.
All right, gentlemen. Now let's go through it again by the numbers. What did we miss?
Well, here's what we know. This is Castle Wolfenstein, located in the Harz Mountains of northern Germany, property of Heinrich Himmler. Now, we've known of the existence of Castle Wolfenstein for some time, but we've only recently heard reports from our Kreisau Circle contacts in the German resistance regarding bizarre occult rituals taking place there. Now, these characters are part of Himmler's newly formed SS Paranormal Division, a small but elite group comprised of members possessing above-average IQs and backgrounds with the occult and/or paranormal. The one in charge is this woman, Helga von Bülow. Our Kreisau contact in one of the villages below the castle has informed us that she and other members of the division have been recently deployed to the area. The kraut with the monocle is one Wilhelm Strasse, also known as Death's Head, a brilliant and ruthless scientist who heads up Himmler's Special Projects Division.
Special Projects? It's marvelously vague.
Well, we know it encompasses all manner of advanced weapons research, including rocketry. It's also rumored to involve ultra-secret research into chemical and biological warfare.
Charming.
But at the moment, we don't know how it ties in with this massive archaeological dig near Castle Wolfenstein.
So, advanced weapons, rocketry, chemical and biological research. Now, the occult.
It still doesn't add up.
Well, that's why we sent our boys in there. Jack, what are our options here?
Well, we could send a backup team in behind them.
Or
we sit tight and hope that they can find a way out.
It's your call, sir.
Well, looks like we play the waiting game.
Come in, Sergeant. Come in. Your orders, Herr Doctor. Go and get the other one. This one is almost finished.
Jawohl.
Now, let's try it again, shall we? Who do you work for?
Yes.
Ah, there you are. Shackle that one to the wall and take the other one off the table. Sergeant, when I give you an order, I expect an acknowledgement. Sergeant! Dr. Z, is everything all right down there? Where is everyone? Half the castle guard is missing. That's because the major just doubled the guard around the big site again. Sounds like a bad case of nerves to me. Have you seen the major lately? He looks positively ill. I know. According to Otto, he and Frau von Bülow had some big disagreement over security. I suppose it really shook him up. That's understandable. She's about as disagreeable as they come. I'd say. Well, I'll see you later. I've got to go polish my weapon. Someone please explain to me why it takes 2 of us to guard some dusty old wine bottles. Haven't you heard? This is valuable property of the Reich. With all those accusations of pilfering coming from the Reichsmarshal's office, the major isn't taking any chances. Do you think they would really miss just 1 bottle? Are you kidding? The Reichsmarshal's office doesn't miss a thing. What's going on in here?
Guard Station report. Tram Guard Station, what is happening?
Yes, Lieutenant Ruger here. Situation under control.
Ah, and the American?
Dead.
Excellent. Village Guard Station out.
Don't shoot, I'm Kessler. Follow me. We must get you inside the village. It's freezing out here. It's going to be even colder than last night. I hope we get some new blankets soon. I just hope we get some hot water soon. I haven't bathed in over 2 weeks. Yeah, I know. Such as it is, this is my house. If you go down these stairs, there's a back entrance to the cafe. I regret that I cannot accompany you any further in my condition. You must hurry. Helga's team has an excavation site at the graveyard at the end of town. The entrance to the crypt is there. Good luck. Shut your filthy hole, you slovenly swine. The American! Wait, don't shoot! Come inside. I have something for you. Our British friends thought you might be able to use this. A silenced Sten submachine gun. It uses the same 9mm ammunition as the MP40. You must go now. If the guards find you here with me, we'll both be shot.
then be sealed in with those things.
I know, I was there. But what else could we do? It was an order. An order from Helga, no less.
Yeah, of course. An order.
We had to seal off the crypt. There was no time left.
Screams. Those horrible screams. Did you hear them? You hear them still. I don't think I'll ever stop hearing them.
Yeah, I agree. Terrible.
I need a drink. Slaughterhouse in here.
I know, these things are everywhere.
What are they? Where did they all come from?
Don't ask me, no one ever tells me anything.
My God! Did you hear that?
Yeah, and I wish I hadn't. We have to get out of here. Follow me back to the entrance.
The ladder! It's destroyed!
They've sealed us in here!
Get ready! They're coming! over. Yeah, agreed. moment, please, mein Director.
Is it working?
Please be patient. We are operating under very difficult conditions here.
Enough of your stalling. Tell me yes or no. Will it work?
Frau von Bülow, how many times do I have to remind you? This is a very complex and delicate operation. It cannot be hurried. We are not filling teeth here.
Don't take that patronizing tone with me.
Just a moment. Just a moment.
What?
Yeah. The extraction process is beginning. It is only a matter of time now.
Excellent.
Look at him, torn to shreds.
What could have done that? Nothing human.
What are you all talking at? You'll see worse than this if you don't get moving. Stop standing around with your thumbs in your mouths and start searching the area. Keep an eye out for the American.
You must be dead by now. I'm convinced of it.
Oh, you're convinced of it, are you? How reassuring. We can all rest easy now, I suppose. Get moving now before I shoot you on the spot.
Jawohl, mein Hauptmann.
Move it, Zem! Your orders, mein Oberführer. Deploy the remaining elite guard. I'm getting
No,
that dagger.
you can't do that. You'll break the inner seal.
I'm prepared to take that risk.
You're prepared. Are you completely mad? Do you realize what will be unleashed? It will make all the rest of this seem like a minor annoyance.
Ha! I don't care. I've waited my whole life for an opportunity like this. I'm not turning back now for some cowering bookworm and his pointless fears.
Frau von Bülow, I warn you. If you persist in this madness, I will be forced to report your conduct to the SS High Court of Inquiry.
Get out of my way, Zemph! Your feeble threats won't stop me.
Please come to your senses. Stop this madness before it is too late.
This is your last warning.
No, you can't.
At last.
Mother hen to Eagle's Nest. Mother hen to Eagle's Nest. Come in, Eagle's Nest.
This is Eagle's Nest. We read you, Mother. What is your status?
Status is mission accomplished. We are inbound.
Well done, Mother hen. What is the condition of your passenger?
All things considered, the passenger is doing fine. Repeat. The passenger is doing fine. Mother hen out.
Well, gentlemen, it's been 48 hours since our man Blazkowicz returned from Castle Wolfenstein. That's given us ample time to digest his findings. Findings which are, to say the least, astonishing.
That's an understatement, sir.
The question I'm putting to you all now is this. What are the Nazis really up to?
Well, sir, to put it bluntly, I don't think we know enough to answer that question.
Really?
Don't get me wrong. We've learned plenty about their capabilities. That alone scares the hell out of me.
Here, here.
But,
Yes, Jack?
well, there are two things that still bother me. Exactly what is this dark night they all seem to be so interested in?
Well, what did our research come up with?
Nothing. A complete blank.
Well, it's obviously more of their jiggery-pokery raising the ghoulies rot.
What's the second thing, Jack?
The second thing is Death's Head. Now here we have probably the single most dangerous figure in the entire Third Reich, and still we don't have a clue about his connection to all of this.
Death's Head? Haven't our sources placed him at the secret rocket base in Catamarundi?
Well, that's correct. In fact, as luck would have it, our man Blazkowicz is headed there now.
He is?
Yes. His orders are to infiltrate and sabotage the entire V-weapons complex. With any luck, he might even get his hands on the latest experimental Cobra.
The Cobra rocket plane.
The very one.
That's exciting news, sir.
So, what would you say, Jack, to my instructing our man to keep his eyes and ears open for any links to projects involving the paranormal?
I would say that was an excellent idea, sir.
I'll go alert the center. I'll go alert the center. I'll go alert the sentries. Hey! I'll go alert the sentries. Hey! Halt!
Really? It's probably just a misdraft from that blackguard mission training to the south. It happens all the time. You'll get used to it. Are they training today? I don't know. There's a schedule here somewhere. Find out if you're not interested. I really think we should go investigate. Look, do whatever you want. I have to post this watch schedule in the next 20 minutes, so Lieutenant will have my head. Yeah.
the last delivery for today?
I believe so. Nothing else is scheduled. Is there anything special to report, Corporal?
Well, sir, about 3 hours ago, a general's car with a full escort came flying through here. Then about an hour and a half later, they left.
Ah, Death's Head and his staff. One of his last-minute tours of inspection, no doubt. He certainly does get around. Pardon me for a moment, Corporal, while I handle something important.
Is someone there?
They're giving me a headache already.
5,
So how are things on the front? You heard anything?
2, 1.
No, I'm here babysitting a bomb.
V2 rocket test complete. Telemetry up. Relaunch calibration procedure. Achtung! Fueling crews complete final check of safety seals. Achtung! Launch tower supervisor. Verify auto-release sequencer. Achtung! All launch supervisors report final readiness. V2 launch will commence in 2 minutes. in 1 minute, 30 seconds. Launcher forces, all safety crews on station. Axpon, intruder alert, security teams, report immediately.
No, please, don't shoot! The lever on the right is to open the hatch doors. The lever has malfunctioned, so you'll need to go to the manual override station, just below the tower door. In there you'll see a hand crank. You'll have to turn it many times, but the doors will open. Now please, let me go. I've told you everything I know.
Come in. Well, Jack?
Blaskowitz touched down with the Cobra in Malta about 6 hours ago.
In one piece, I assume?
Yes, sir. Advanced Aeronautics is en route to Malta now.
Excellent. Now, I've read your report, Jack. Tell me what you make of this Operation Resurrection that Jerry's is so hot about.
Well, sir, this is the second time that name has cropped up. First at the dig and then at the rocket base. It is unquestionably the link between Death's Head and the paranormal group.
Anything else?
I'm afraid not, sir. We still need more information.
And what would you suggest?
We go to the source. And by that, I mean we shadow Death's Head himself. And we do it right in his own backyard.
I take it you're referring to the secret weapons facility near Kugelstadt.
Exactly.
Interesting proposition. You know, for months we've been trying to infiltrate that facility and have had no luck at all.
I'm aware of that, sir.
And are you also aware that Kugelstadt itself has been undergoing intense Allied bombing raids for the past 48 hours?
Yes, sir. In fact, I was counting on that diversion to help tip the scales in our favor.
Well, what you probably don't know is that our Kreisau friends in the area have recently reported the existence of a high-level scientist from the weapons facility who wishes to defect and is desperately seeking asylum. I imagine he could supply us with some very useful facts.
Indeed.
All right. Now this is what we're going to do. We send Agent Blazkowicz in to link up with the Kreisau group outside of Kugelstadt. They have means for getting him inside the weapons facility, and he can assist them as necessary in order to get this scientist out of there and back in our hands.
And then?
And then we have him play the bloodhound, follow the scent.
Thank you for your assistance. We will move the scientist out soon. You've got to get going.
So how do I disarm this thing? I told you, just clip the red wire. Or was it the blue one? Hold on while I go get the manual. Never mind, they all look great to me anyway.
No! Please don't shoot me! Hurry up with those documents. I'm almost done. Just a minute. We don't have a minute. Dad's head wanted to leave an hour ago and he's furious. Alright. So why's a rush? He's leaving for the facility up north. Something big, that's all I know. Major, why are we not yet ready to depart?
My apologies, Herr Oberfuhrer, but the weapons loadout on the new torpedoes is taking more time than originally anticipated.
I don't have time for this nonsense. I have important business to attend to. This boat leaves for the X-Labs within the hour, torpedoes or not. Is that understood, Major?
Perfectly, Herr Oberfuhrer.
No! Please don't shoot me! Hurry up with those documents. I'm almost done. Just a minute. You don't have a minute. Dad's head wanted to leave an hour ago and he's furious. All right. So why's a rush? He's leaving for the facility up north. Something big, that's all I know. Major, why are we not yet ready to depart?
My apologies, Herr Oberfuhrer, but the weapons loadout on the new torpedoes is taking more time than originally anticipated.
I don't have time for this nonsense. I have important business to attend to. This boat leaves for the X-Labs within the hour, torpedoes or not. Is that understood, Major?
Perfectly, Herr Oberfuhrer.
So I heard something. Was ist los? What? I will not divulge any information to you. They're going to Norway. The coordinates are 67 degrees north by 16 degrees east.
Well, Jack, Agent Blazkowicz is certainly full of surprises. There's no denying that.
No, sir.
Of course, I always knew he was resourceful, but I never imagined he had such expert interrogation skills. Well, from BJ's interrogation of the officer, we now know the approximate location of Death's Head's so-called X-Labs in occupied Norway. What have we learned from our defecting scientist?
Well, unfortunately, not as much as I'd hoped. He was pretty badly shaken when we got a hold of him, and he still hasn't completely recovered. He kept referring to a project Uber Soldat.
Super soldier.
Yes. From what I could piece together, it involves some bizarre synthesis of robotic and biological engineering.
For what purpose?
Apparently, to create the ultimate killing machine.
Good Lord.
According to the scientist, this project is Death's Head's baby, the thing most near and dear to his heart, and he's been working on it in one form or another since 1937.
I suppose that explains the proto-soldier blueprint and those loping monstrosities as well. But it still doesn't explain the involvement with the occult.
No, it doesn't. And there's only one place where we're likely to find that out.
Yes, and that's why Agent Blazkowicz is on his way to the X-Labs in Norway as we speak.
This pile of junk still won't start.
Are you still trying to start that generator?
No, I'm working on my upper body strength, one arm at a time.
I'll bet it's because of the cold.
Tell me, do you often make such shrewd observations? You should seriously consider officers training.
I think you need to crank it harder.
Look, are you acting stupid just to annoy me? Don't you see here practically I'm tearing my arm off? The goddamn thing won't start because the goddamn thing is frozen solid!
Hey, relax, will you? I was just trying to be helpful.
You want to be helpful? Well, go look for some antifreeze then. Don't just stand here making idiotic comments. Hey!
Serious. The medic said it was bad water. Lucky for me, I never touched this stuff.
I've absolutely had it in this place. Another day like today and I'll be ready for the insane asylum.
What is it this time?
It's that stinking rocket plane again.
Hospital.
Remember the cracked O-rings on the reserve thrusters? You know, the ones we've known about since last August? The same ones the lieutenant never gave a damn about?
Yeah.
Well now, I have to go out in this filthy weather and change both sets because someone in their infinite wisdom decided to go to full standby in 2 hours.
I'll bet that was Death's Head himself. He came storming through here a while ago, looking none too pleased. Oh, I didn't even know he was back.
What the? I don't believe it. Do not believe it.
Now what?
Where in bloody hell is my splined torque wrench?
Don't
Don't look at me. These are my tools.
Sir.
This had better be important.
Yes, sir. The American agent has infiltrated the X-Lab facility.
What? Will this fool follow me to the ends of the earth?
What are your orders, Herr Oberfuhrer?
Dispatch the remaining security force immediately.
And if the American gets past the security force?
Then I will deal with him.
Jawohl!
Agent Blazkowicz, is it? You are most impressive specimen. It will be my pleasure to dissect you piece by piece. Let me introduce you to someone. Do not confuse it with the mere prototypes you have encountered. This is the pinnacle of all my research. Das Obersoldat, the super soldier. It will be my pleasure to watch him destroy you. Thus we see the
Now, how is Agent Blazkowicz?
A little beat up, sir, but nothing too serious. They've just finished with him in debriefing.
Well, he certainly came through for us this time. Remarkable. Absolutely remarkable. Advanced weapons, biological engineering, robotics, and the occult. It all fits. Into what exactly, I'm not sure, but it all fits.
I was thinking along those same lines, sir.
Jack, call a meeting.
Yes, sir.
What have you got there, Jack?
2 decoded dispatches just in from Ultra. The first one is a complete itinerary for Reichsfuhrer SS Heinrich Himmler, covering the next 48 hours. Now wait till you see the next one. Private communique from one Wilhelm Strasse, alias Death's Head, to the same Reichsfuhrer SS, dated yesterday. Shall I read it?
Please.
My dear Reichsfuhrer SS, as you are no doubt already aware, my X-Labs lie in complete ruin. Operation Ubersoldat, my life's work, is now a bitter memory. I realize you still have faith in the ultimate success of Operation Resurrection. I wish I could share your confidence, but I feel you have been misled by individuals whose mental competence must be called into question. I leave you now with a word of caution. The Allies have sent a most determined and capable agent to disrupt your ceremony. Do not make the mistake of underestimating him, as I did. Yours faithfully, SS Oberfuhrer Wilhelm Strasse.
Comments, gentlemen?
Sir, may I speak freely?
By all means.
I have to confess, I'm having a hard time taking this seriously. I mean, are we really supposed to believe that all this has transpired so the Nazis can, I don't know, summon the spirit of a 1,000-year-old prince? To do what? Win the war for them?
Now wait just a minute.
Please, Jack, let me finish. Now, on top of that, we have what amounts to their own top scientists telling them they've all collectively blown a head gasket. What further evidence do we need?
Sir, it just occurred to me that we may be looking at this the wrong way. I mean, well, if these blokes are really intent upon squandering precious time and resources on all this mystic mumbo-jumbo, well then...
Go on.
What I mean to say is, if they're dead set upon sabotaging their own war effort, why should we try to stop them?
Jack, I'm sure you have something to add.
Yes, sir, I do. Gentlemen, if just 2 weeks ago someone had mentioned legions of undead, man-made monsters and demons from hell, would any of you have taken them seriously? Of course not. And neither would I. But think of all we've learned since then. Now you're saying we should ignore the rest of it because, why? It's too incredible? I'm not saying I believe it. I'm saying we can't afford to dismiss it. Once again, it's your call, sir.
It's settled then. Blazkowicz returns to Castle Wolfenstein.
There's a drop zone up ahead. Visibility 4,000 yards. Wind 5 knots south-southeast. Conditions good. Prepare for jump in 2 minutes.
Hey, can you open the gate, Peter? I have an important delivery. Sorry, this road is closed. What do you mean, closed? It can't be closed. This is the only road into Paderborn. I know, that's why it's closed. Due to special conditions of security pertaining to the upcoming ceremony, absolutely no traffic is to be allowed in or out of the vicinity of the village of Paderborn for the next 24 hours, by order of General von Stauff. But this delivery is for General von Stauff. It's 6 cases of cheese and sausages for the officer's kitchen. Get him on the phone now. I'm sure he'll make an exception. Sorry, we're completely blacked out. What? Due to special conditions of security pertaining to the upcoming ceremony, absolutely no radio communications will be allowed in or out of the vicinity of the village of Paderborn. I know, for by the next order of 24 General von hours, by Stauff. order. Look, I'm not going to be held responsible for this. I absolutely refuse to budge from this spot until you let me through. Suit yourself, but you'll be staying here until tomorrow. But what am I supposed to do with all this cheese? I don't know. Look for some crackers? It's insane, but damn. Well, nothing for us to do but repack the valve. But we just repacked it last week. That's right. Now we're going to repack it this week. If we have to, we'll repack it again next week. You see how it works? But it doesn't make any sense. Obviously, we need to order a new valve. Yes, it was obvious 6 months ago when I put in the requisition. And it's obvious now that we'll be lucky if we get it before 1947. So why don't you stop wasting time and hand me that sprocket? All right, but I still say it doesn't make sense. Oh, it makes perfect sense. Haven't you heard? There's a war on.
Führung der nationalen Erhebung ist entschlossen. Ihre Volksfeinde übernommen Verantwortung. Ich tritt daher heute hin,
What's going on down there? Come, my dear. Surely it doesn't take all night to get dressed.
I'll be out soon.
Ich weiß nicht, was da
Just look at this Kempf, where's my 38 Latour? I sent that idiot down to the wine cellar 20 minutes ago.
Apologies, sir. I will go investigate.
There's no see that you do, Kempf. Ah, this is hopeless.
Just come inside and warm up for a bit.
Is that you, really? Quite a shot. If any of it is really true, still you doubt. Surely you remember what Blavatsky did back in Holstein. Yes, I remember that she almost got all of us killed. But what a glorious death it would have been. There is no glory in a meaningless death, Gunther. Feel the tension in the air. Definitely. This ceremony has everyone's nerves on edge. You're not kidding. The Major almost bit my head off a while ago, and for nothing at all.
Madame Blavatsky will begin the ceremony any time now. Once she begins, make sure that you do not look in the direction of the runes.
What will happen if we...
If you look, well, first your blood would begin to boil. And after that, well, it doesn't matter very much after that, yeah? Stand your post here and make sure you do not lose power. Understood?
Jawohl!
Someone's in.
Itius hominum mordes tsunami. Itius hominum mordes tsunami. Itius hominum Yes, it is true.
Who are you?
I serve you, my Dark Master.
So much to attend to, but I sense the presence of another.
The plane is waiting to take you back to Berlin. Sir, the Führer is expecting your arrival.
Yeah.
Come in.
You wanted to see me, sir?
I just finished reading the last of the reports. It's still hard to believe. Well, I suppose we can close the book on Operation Resurrection. Wouldn't you agree?
Yes, sir.
Jack, I think that Agent Blazkowicz deserves a medal for what he did, but seeing how this mission never officially existed...
I'm sure he understands, sir.
Well, I hope at least he's enjoying some well-deserved time off.
Oh, yes. He's off on a little R&R as we speak.
Ah, excellent, excellent. Anything special?